Welcome back to Anaheim, California, where our leader is the Supercross Rider of the Century. That's for sure. And it's only a few days into the century, the new century. And I'm speaking of Jeremy McGrath because he has been near perfect here in the opening round of Supercross in the year 2000. But we've got some tremendous battles going on. Sebastian Tortelli in 5th, Jimmy Button in 6th, and David Villeman in 7th as Wyndham has just passed Ricky Carmichael. Wyndham moving into 3rd behind Mike Larocco.
Actually, it looks like Wyndham because they're wearing the same outfit, riding the same bike, but it's Tortelli who's come from about 10th place and has worked his way into 4th ahead of Ricky Carmichael. You can see how close they all are.
Does this ring a bell? Tortelli coming from nowhere in the season's opener, the Los Angeles Coliseum.
It rings a bell for sure, although this time we know who he is and we know what place he's in. That was confusing with the 3-digit number. He came out of nowhere, but we got our eyes on him now. He's worked his way up from mid-pack.
So it's McGrath, Larocco, Wyndham, Tortelli, the top 4 with Carmichael, Button, and Villeman in a great battle. This could be a 3-way battle for 4th. There's Villeman, 9:34 on the outside.
Something has had to have happened to Carmichael. Now he's gotten passed by both these guys. Albertine, you just saw moved ahead of him. He could have come up short on a jump, over-jumped something. It's really hard to tell. Without radio communication from the riders to anybody, you just got to wait and see what happens after the main event. But obviously, Ricky is suffering from some problem because he's way off the pace now.
2-team Yamaha riders battling right there. Number 12, Jimmy Button on the 4-stroke. And number 934 on the 2-stroke Yamaha is David Villeman. Albertine is right behind them with Ward now moving up.
Button putting in a great ride, and that's a completely different power plant, the 4-stroke versus the 2-stroke of Villeman behind him.
Lap riders going down, getting back up. One of them was Heath Boss, number 32. But look at this. David Villeman, number 934, to the inside on Jimmy Button. Can he hold the spot now against the 4-stroke? Villeman, an impressive premier in his first full year in American Supercross.
Now you've got the Frenchman, Sebastian Tortelli, and another Frenchman, David Villeman. I think Villeman has something for Tortelli before the end of this race.
Number 21 is Tortelli.
And while we're looking at this battle, keep in mind this is 22 seconds, 26 seconds behind the leader, McGrath. McGrath has just opened up a tremendous lead over the battle for 3rd. Larocco still staying pretty close behind McGrath, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to close the gap as he did earlier.
Number 21, Tortelli. Approaching 3 laps to go now. Can he hold off his fellow Frenchman, David Villeman? Tortelli, a 125 and 250 World GP motocross champion.
As these guys went over the triple, McGrath was going the other way on the whoop section. If these guys happen to glance over and see that, it's just demoralizing.
Incredible the way that McGrath has just been able to pull away now. Mike Larocco settling in 2nd. Kevin Wyndham in 3rd. Now we pick up number 21 in 4th. Incidentally, Tim Ferry had to bow out of the race after crashing early. A very big disappointment for that Chaparral Yamaha rider.
And with the absence of Lusk for Team Honda, they've still been able to keep Tortelli, who no one really considered to be a Supercross rider. This is the first time he's raced here in the United States since he broke his wrist in Unadilla last year in the Nationals.
Beg your pardon? He ran in the United States, but the GP,
the Grand Prix.
And he came back so soon after that injury to run in that race and did a very credible job. Here's the leader, Jeremy McGrath. Nothing less than sensational right now. And then the battle goes on for 4th.
Looked like Tortelli was going to be able to make a move, but I mean, Villeman rather on Tortelli, but Sebastian able to hold him off. These guys have closed the gap on Wyndham. That's Wyndham just ahead of him.
Both these guys in tremendous physical conditioning.
And I'll tell you what, these are the laps where it really pays off. It's more so than the physical. It's the concentration. I'm playing this EA Sports video game, and I'm getting tired trying to concentrate on that for 5 laps. Imagine this for 20.
Don't forget, you can see this action live, pay-per-view. The final race of the year from Las Vegas. Check it out as we make history once again with Supercross. Final race of the year in Las Vegas on pay-per-view this year. Final lap, white flag is out. Jeremy McGrath is looking to become a winner for the 61st time in his career. This would be the 8th straight year in his career with a victory. And he's serving notice right now for those who question his move of not running the motocross season. He just came back even stronger.
Yeah, I thought we would see that.
The neck-neck.
Crowd was on its feet going, please show us one more of those before it's over. He knows what they want.
You know, Yamaha could make it right now 3 decades in a row tonight. Mike Bell won the first Supercross in the 1980s. And Jeremy McGrath takes the first Supercross in the year 2000. The checkers for Jeremy. Mike Bell won the first Supercross in the 80s. Damon Bradshaw won the first Supercross in the 90s on a Yamaha. And now McGrath has taken it for 3 decades in a row. The opener. The battle for third is still on. Mike LaRocco taking second, but Kevin Windham and Tortelli going at it. There's Kevin Windham, number 14. He will go on the podium. So we'll get a chance to get their reactions when Davey Coombs moves over to the winning podium.